Let's return to Hong Kong and the news that 45 pro-democracy activists have been sentenced with jail terms spanning 4 to 10 years. Let's cross live then to the courtroom where our correspondent Martin Yip has been taking in all the latest. Martin, tell us more.
Yeah, Sally, so we've been hearing from the courts that the defendants have been rather calm when they hear the sentence. The panel of 3 judges actually didn't read out the sentencing for each of them. It would take quite a while because it's 45 people in total. They simply handed out stacks of written sentencing rationale to people in the dock, and then they learned their fate in this very way. Some of them waved to people that their loved ones in the public gallery. Joshua Wong reportedly chanted, "I love Hong Kong," before they were all led away by prison guards. Now they are presumably being processed before being sent to different prisons. And then we saw some of the family members leaving. Some are in shock, some are pretty calm. One of them, Chan Po Ying, who's the wife of one of the defendants, Long Han Leung Kwok Hong, a very well-known activist and legislator. She was chanting that even one day is too much for unjust jail term when she left the court with her companions.
Just tell us more about what they've been found guilty of.
Yeah, so the charge officially speaking, the charge was conspiracy to commit subversion. It was centered in this primary election that the activists tried to organize or participate in back in July 2020. They organized well beforehand. In the background of the 2019 anti-government protests, they wanted to send as many pro-democracy activists into the local legislature through this primary election and eventually in the election, which was then being cancelled. But then Beijing imposed the Hong Kong national security law in June 2020. They carried on with the primary, and then both Hong Kong and Beijing said this could well be subversion, and so did the National Security Police in Hong Kong carried out raid in early 2021. Dozens of them have been detained since then, up to today, roughly 3 years and 8 months. Presumably, these days will be deducted from their jail term, so they might be able to come out relatively soon, except for people like law professor Benny Tai, who's been sentenced to 10 years. It would take quite some time before he would ever return to the free air.
Okay. Martin Yip, for now, thank you very much. Outside the courtroom in Hong Kong, where those pro-democracy leaders have just been sentenced.